Aloha, beloveds. Welcome to this beautiful new day. Blessings from here in Ashland, Oregon. My name is Athena Rose, and I'm here down by Lithia Creek. And today's a powerful day. The sun is shining. It's cold and crisp, and the leaves are here. The leaves have been falling, and they're everywhere. They're covering everything. I know they're a nuisance to some people, but I really enjoy them. And yeah, today is a beautiful day to transmute and transform. I've been receiving a lot of medicine, a lot of medicine over the past few days with family and with my partner. And medicine's not always a comfortable experience. Many times it's very challenging, hard to swallow, hard to take in, hard to assimilate and integrate. And yeah, the practice is being present with the medicine and learning how to enjoy the medicine in all of its forms, and appreciating and having gratitude for the medicine of these times is super important right now, you know? And I really do appreciate the medicine of these times, although my humanness, my the part of me that wants to be comfortable all the time and doesn't want challenges and just wants to be in blissville is sometimes feeling very sorry for myself, and asking questions like, why me, why God, why, you know, why universe, why is this happening to me? You know, I put in so much effort and energy and time and focus, and then these challenges keep coming up, and I know that my soul wants them. My higher self is calling them forth in order to teach myself how to integrate the lessons, these deep lessons. The more, the thing is, the more you are, the more you train, the harder the training gets, you know, and to keep us on point. And it's brutal. It's brutal some days. I've been training my body, I've been training my heart, I've been training my mind, you know, and I'll speak to all three of those. So I've been training my body. Every day I've been getting up and doing cardio, at least 30 minutes, ideally an hour of cardio on the elliptical machine, which looks like about 4 miles, and lifting weights for about an hour and a half. And I preface that by doing yoga for about 45 minutes, and it's sort of a Pilates yoga mix. And yeah, I've been definitely seeing results in my energy and my body, and my health is improving. This is a daily practice. I've been going to the gym every day, and I have a tendency to really do things. When I make up my mind to do something, I really do it. I go for it. So I've been doing that. I'm proud of myself for doing that, and grateful for my body being as functional as it is, you know. And in terms of my mind, you know, I'm continuing to be present in my meditation. I've been working with microcosmic orbit meditation. I've been working with Reiki energy in my practice, my healing arts practice. I'm very focused on continuing to cultivate my ability to be present with others. And that is like a daily ongoing, I have to do this, or I can't be present with others. I have to be present with myself. I have to notice what's arising within my mind, and I have to let it be, not cling to it, but let it be. Like, be that hollow bone to allow the emotions, to allow the thoughts to just flow through, and not attach myself to them. Don't cling to the rock. As this water is flowing here, you know, these leaves, you know, I can see them here in the creek. There, some of them are clinging to the rocks, others of them are flowing downstream. And so those leaves that are flowing downstream, they're getting somewhere, you know, they're going places, they're seeing more, they're experiencing more, they're going through the rapids, they're going through the smooth parts. Life is like that river, life is like that creek. It's tumultuous, and it can be serene and peaceful and smooth sailing, but we don't know what's ahead. We don't know what's ahead, and that's beautiful, actually. I love surprises. So when life throws me challenges and surprises, you know, getting, reminding myself that I love that, that I actually love that and enjoy that, and to embrace that and revel in it, really revel in it. And yeah, so, but then the leaves that are clinging here, the leaves that are clinging to the rocks, you know, they're not going anywhere. They're decaying and they're rotting and they're all convoluted and stagnant, you know, stagnant. I don't want to be stagnant. I don't want to be stagnant. I want to be flowy. I want to embody the spirit of the water and flow with these challenges, flow with these ebbs and whirlpools and eddies and waves and ripples. Yeah. My partner's so sweet. He used to be a river guide, and he learned through that practice, through that job, how to read the water. And yeah, what a beautiful gift to be able to see what's going on more clearly, because you have a deeper understanding of how water functions. Yeah, beautiful. Also want to speak to my heart. You know, I've been in a deep practice of heart opening through heart-centered practices with my partner in terms of our intimate relations, and yeah, it's been very, very challenging because it's very different from what I was taught. It's very different from what I was taught, how to relate to sex, how to relate to my sexual body, and it's a deeply profound practice that's extremely uncomfortable at times, and also extremely ecstatic and beautiful, and way more transcendent than I ever thought would be possible through intimacy. And so grateful for this practice. And my partner and I will be holding space for a circle to coalesce here on Wednesdays for the next 4 weeks, starting tomorrow at the Goddess Temple in Ashland. If you're interested in that and you're in the area, please feel free to reach out to me via Facebook and or email to learn more details about that series. And it'll be a series of classes going through some material that we've been studying together over the past few months and practicing intensely every day. And we'll share our experience, the transformation that's happened in our relationship, and also the transformation that's possible on a global collective level, because this work is the grassroots effort to shift the collective into a more heart-centered way of relating to the earth, to all of our relations to each other. And I was listening to a video today. A sister on YouTube was talking about the microcosmic orbit in terms of tantric practices, and yeah, she was reminding me that our sexual energy is our power center. You know, it's where life is created, and when we learn how to harness that sexual energy, not shy away from it, not shun it, not indulge in it and let it control us, but learn how to master it, we have so much capacity to be more powerful beings than we are, you know. And I really believe in this practice. Like I said, it's extremely challenging because it goes against all the knowledge and experience that I've had thus far in intimate relationships. But I'm doing my best to embrace it because I've seen the results. You know, I've really seen the results, and I'm excited to go forward. And yeah, I'd love to share more about that with folks who are interested. I've spoken about it in other videos. And yeah, it's along the lines of white tantric practice, but including intimacy, including intimate relations, sexual relations. And yeah, so it's opening my heart. It's also scary. And my heart wants to constrict and clamp down and be like, no, it's too hard. I can't do it. I'm going to run away and go back to my old way. But you can't. Once you know, you can't go back. And so it's sort of like you're forced to go forward, you know, or remain stagnant. And I'm not interested in remaining stagnant like these leaves here in the creek. I'm interested in moving forward. And that involves surrendering, you know, surrendering to love, and surrendering to what is, and not clinging to judgment or old habits or old patterns because they're comfortable. It's getting out of your comfort zone. I'm getting out of my comfort zone every day. I know a lot of us are, you know. We're not watching television, and we're meditating, and we're working with plant medicines, and we're dancing and we're singing and and we're having sex, and we're learning how to relate to each other on a heart-centered level, and we're building community. And in that endeavor, um, we're changing, we're shifting the collective frequency, you know. And I shared with my partner the other day, not everyone has to shift into heart-centered frequency, but there has to be enough of us that do, and it tips the scales for everyone else to automatically shift into the heart, into heart-centered practices, into peace, into harmony, into balance, into sacred union. So that's my intention, a sacred union. And I'd love to hear from other folks who are really diving into this work for themselves as well. Inside partnership or outside partnership, you know, it's an inside job. What we do internally reflects externally in our experience. And so I know that I'm doing a lot of good things internally, and there's a lot of good shifts happening because externally I'm feeling so blessed and so abundant and so held and so seen and so supported. Today I was invited to be on a local talk radio station, and I talked about cuddle therapy, my cuddle therapy practice, and just what that means to me, and how I feel it helps folks, and how it's helped me, and how I feel it can be part of this love revolution that we're all interested in supporting right now. And yeah, we all need touch, sacred touch, safe touch, you know. And I spoke to that in the video, or sorry, in the radio show, and I've spoken to it in these videos as well. So I'd love to share more. I'll put a link to the archive for the radio program in the description for this video. And if you're interested or curious about cuddle therapy and what that is, it's a profound practice of presence and sacred touch, and allowing for what is, witnessing what's arising. So all of us have some sort of PTSD. Many of us have sexual trauma from childhood, some sort of abuse, you know, not being seen, not being heard, not being held, not being nurtured, not being loved fully, not being accepted fully. And so the practice of cuddle therapy for me, in my mind, is holding a presence of total acceptance, of unconditional love, of that Bodhisattva energy. And I frequently invoke Kuan Yin and Mother Mary in my practice, and on a daily basis, you know, those energies are an ally to me in my life, and I'm really grateful for our ancestors, you know, cultivating these practices and speaking to these energies so we can draw upon them and call upon them at this time to support us in the collective Great Awakening. And yeah, so grateful to be embodied, so grateful to be present here with the land and with you all, you know, on this medium, YouTube here. And it's such an honor to be speaking to such a wide audience. And I'm so grateful that I have the privilege to be on YouTube, be on radio shows, and speak from a heart of just wanting to learn, wanting to know more, a heart of curiosity, and a deep desire to understand how it can be in service to you all, how it can be in service to the heart, you know. And it's challenging. There's a lot of grief that comes up, a lot of regret, you know, of past ways of relating, and I honor that. I honor myself in my process, and I hope that you do too, you know. I hope that you really honor yourself in your practice, in your process, because that's a big part of it, you know. If you don't have compassion for yourself, unconditional compassion for where you're at, and total acceptance of who you are in each moment, you can't hold that energy for others, you know. It's very challenging to do so. And so the practice is to be present with oneself and to hold unconditional Bodhisattva style love and acceptance of where you are, you know, and undoing these cords of entanglement that have been put upon us that involve shame and being a sinner and needing to repent and not being good enough, you know. Total acceptance of who we are, all of it, the light, the shadow, good, whatever that is, the bad, whatever that is. Just embrace, total embrace of the mother, total embrace of the mother. That's the medicine, you know, total embrace. So I appreciate you all listening. I appreciate your hearts. I appreciate wherever you are, you know. I know that if you're listening to this video, that you're curious about how to live a more heart-centered life, and how to connect with yourself, and how to connect with your emotional body, and how to connect with the earth, with the elements, with the wind and the water, the fire, and what am I forgetting? Fire, water, air, earth. Yeah, ether, you know, spirit. We're spirit embodied. We're beautiful beings. We're beautiful beings. We are God, Goddess embodied. And I really believe that. I feel that we are much more powerful than we know. And the only way we can know is to pay attention to our hearts, to pay attention to what's arising, because we have all the knowledge, we have all the wisdom, we have all the teachings that we need here already present. We've hidden them from ourselves because it's a fun game. It's the game. It's Maya. You know, it's the illusion. It's Leela, the cosmic game. You can access that. You know, we don't have to suffer so much. We can really begin to create spaces to relieve suffering. And that's my intention in my practice, is to help alleviate suffering in the world. And through touch, through presence, through song, through medicine, yeah, through speaking to what is and accepting what is. And yeah, I'm always learning. I'm just a baby. Yeah, bless you. Much love. Aloha. Shoo, shoo, shoo.